All right, all right, all right. Uh, Good morning, good afternoon. All right. All right, all right. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be for you there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. You are welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are welcome and you are welcome. We are going to start right now. Today is a special one. We are looking at the concluding part on the power of sacrifice on our path to success. The concluding part, we are looking at part 5, which is the concluding part tonight. And today, I'm going to be having one of my leader to join us on this. As going to be having a kind of a talk together, a sharing. We're going to be discussing together. He will share his own view with us. So you are welcome. So we're starting it next 1 minute now. All right, all right. Once again, good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, whatever time it be for you. My name is Amos Adeyinka. Thank you for coming again. Thank you and thank you. Thank you for coming again. And we're starting straight away. We're looking at the law of sacrifice on the path to success. And today, our focus is on part 5, the consistency and lifelong learning. All right. All right, all right. So once again, you are welcome. So we're running straight away. My guest is going to be joining us any moment from now. Today we're looking at concluding the part. By believing God, by next week we are opening up a new chapter, a new topic for us, a new series. Now today we're looking at the concluding part, the law of sacrifice on the path to success. So you are welcome. You are welcome. So I welcome every one of us to this day on this part 5, the law of success on the path, sacrifice on the path to success. And today we are looking at consistency and lifelong learning. We are looking at consistency and lifelong learning. Consistency and lifelong learning. All right, I'm going to be admitting my leader in very soon, and then to join us in this talk. So, and the part of consistency said the power of sacrifice on the path to success, consistency and lifelong learning is our focus. It's good for us to know, to have some definition of terms. Definition, we look at consistency refers to the steadfast adherence to the simple principle and course of action over time. It means consistency simply means to remain steadfast. I could remember one scripture in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 15 that said, "My beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, be unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord." So it's talking about consistency here refers to to be steadfast and to adhere to same principle and the course of action over time, doing the same thing time and again. Be consistent. Now, that does not mean you are not reviewing your approach. That does not mean you are not setting up a different strategies. It means that one thing you are doing, you maintain on it while you are on the same thing, working on reviewing the strategies to make sure you achieve more result. The importance of consistency is that consistency is very crucial in building habits. Consistency is very crucial in achieving goals. Consistency is very crucial and important in maintaining progress. Consistency is important because it helps us in building up habits. It helps in achieving goals. It helps in maintaining progress. And also, it creates a sense of reliability, a sense of responsibility and trustworthiness in both personal and professional settings. So those are the things. Now, my leader is here. All right, so we're talking about that. Consistency we talk about is it helps us to build our consistency. It helps us to achieving goals. Consistency helps us to maintain progress and also help us to build to remain reliable and be building up a trustworthiness in both personal and professional settings. My leader, thank you so much. It's good to see you. You are looking sharp.
Thank you. All right, so I want to greet everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are watching this video.
Yes. You are welcome. You are welcome. We are glad to have you again today. Like we know the book of Proverbs chapter 17:27 that says iron sharpens iron. So my great leader is in our midst again this afternoon. For me, it's already afternoon for me. from the city of Istanbul. This afternoon for me, this is 12:39, and I know in Nigeria to be in the morning. That it should be 10:39. I mean 10:39 in Nigeria, and then yes, also in Uganda and Turkey, we share the same time. So in Uganda right now is the same time, 12:40 right now in Uganda. Some like in UK, it will be 10:40. Turkey is 2 hours ahead of UK, and then Turkey is also 1 hour ahead. Europe, like in France, Germany, we are 1 hour ahead Europe. All right, so you are welcome, great leader. Now, what I've opened up for a while is something I've started since on Monday, looking at the law of sacrifice on the path to success. So we have done part 1, we have done part 2. We did this since Monday, and then today we're just trying to round it up with the on the same topic, but the focus for today is consistency and lifelong learning. Consistency and lifelong learning is what we are looking up to. I just started making some what is it called? I will just quickly run through some of this stuff, and then we will now begin to make it an interaction where you give us your own line of thought, your from wide experience on what consistency. I mean, the part of the power of sacrifice, and then on the path to success, and also how we can blend it together with what we do in our day-to-day activities, the power of sacrifice on our on our path to success. So we're going to be blending it together, because I remember I mentioned to some people that join me that by privilege I'm a pastor, and also I'm an affiliate marketer, and also a motivational speaker. So all these things, what I do on the part of affiliate marketers, I talk to them. I have a business I'm promoting, which is a multi-stream, which as know you also you are part of it. Now, on the part of consistency, I just mentioned here that consistency is very important because it is very crucial for us. It helps us to build habits. Consistency is also help us to have to achieve our goals. It also helps us to maintain our progress. And the part of consistency is also, it creates a sense of reliability, a sense of responsibility. When one is consistent, a sense that I'm responsible for his task. And it also helps us to build trustworthiness. When people know that this person, this one thing I've known this person with, it helps people to have some level of trust. You build trustworthiness. You now people begin to see you now. No, this man is a trustworthy man because we have known him with one thing. He have been consistent about this thing in both personal, and that's one of the things that consistencies deliver for us. Now, maybe we should just make it this way. I have something here, the habit that build consistency, maybe, and I have this point here, which is setting a clear goals under build under the habit that builds consistency. It's to build up consistency is mentioned here that we need to set a clear goal. So I don't know if you have a comment about that. Is it how can we build consistency by setting up a clear goal? Yes,
all right.
leader.
All right, thank you so much, viewers. My name is Honorable Prince Ikilowe, and I've been on this digital space for some time. And one thing that has helped me up to this moment is consistency. All right, a lot of people don't understand the power of consistency. You don't become successful by doing something one time. All right, you become successful. All right, so you don't become successful by doing something one time. All right, you become successful by doing something over and over. I want to give you, for instance, I want to give myself as an example. All right, I started doing things online when uh, I failed in a business, physical business. All right, I started doing business online when I failed in my physical business. Sorry, when I paid millions of naira, perhaps thousands of dollars in my physical business. I used to be a lawmaker, like I said before. That name, honorable, is actually not just, I'm not just saying that because, but that's my name, that's my title. I was elected, all right, to become the councillor of my ward in Yenagua Local Government Council, Bayelsa State. I became a councillor through photography. You see, I started living alone in the city of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, at age 17. How did I get there? Somebody taught me how to take photographs. So I started taking pictures, and I was consistently taking pictures. I didn't do any other thing. That period, you know me as a photographer. And because of that consistency, um, I took a photograph of the former governor of Bayelsa State. All right, because I was always I go to weddings, I take pictures, and I go to events, I take pictures. Even if you don't send me to make a portrait for you, I will make portrait for you. The governor paid me 10 million naira. That's thousands. I'm talking
Wow.
about over $56,000. Then
Wow.
I'm talking about over $56,000. Then now, luckily for me, that was the same period close to the local government election in my state, and because of that photograph, I had the opportunity to meet with the first lady of the state, and I approached her and told her my interest to run as a councillor. Ladies and gentlemen, with the support of the governor and his wife and the stakeholders in my ward and my leaders, I was elected. They told everybody to step down and make me the ward councillor. Today, they are giving local government autonomy. We are like assembly members right now in Nigeria, assembly members at the local government level. So you see how consistency brought. I was consistently taking pictures. Now, something happened to me after tenure. I was in a business and I lost over, like I said, 50 something $1,000. All right. Now, somebody introduced me to online business, digital marketing, promoting other people's products, even promoting your own products, selling online. I started doing online selling. I started with forex. If you know me, you may know me as a forex trader. I started with forex courses, crypto courses, and I discovered selling. All right. Because my mentor, we introduced me to what I'm doing right now. It was after I lost money, I was in a radio station. And I heard a voice that completely changed my life. I heard a voice of my mentor who introduced me to what I'm doing. He told us that he said the difference between the rich and the poor is how they think. Through my mentor, I started doing online businesses, and I have been consistently doing that business today online. So today, I am making money online. I have a company now. I am promoting Multi-Stream Unlimited. I have of Nigeria and even abroad. Why? Because of I am consistently doing what I'm doing. But for some of us, we try something today, and that thing did not give a result. That's not how to build wealth. You don't become wealthy by giving up. For instance, somebody invites you to a particular business, online business, and maybe you made a mistake and you lost some money. You begin to tell yourself online doesn't work. That's not true. That's because you are not consistent. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times. All right. Thomas Edison failed. I study wealthy people a lot. 10,000 times before you invented electricity. All right. So you want to be consistently developing yourself. You want to be consistently doing whatever thing you're doing. That requires learning. The reason why most of us are not consistent in what we do is because we refuse to learn the principles or the laws about success. If you want to become successful, study success. And one of the principles of success is consistency and learning.
Oh,
How many books have you read today?
all right, great leader. From what you have said now, from your own story, we have been able to capture something there that through your consistency, it's what pushed you even to be able to get to a point of taking a photograph for the press, I mean, for the governor of your state at that time. No wonder, no
Mhm.
wonder, no wonder, because we are told that see a man that diligent in his business, he said he will stand before king. and not meme. So the consistency and diligence, I think they all work hand in hand. To be consistent means that you are also be diligent on it. And from here now, I think you have already set up your goal on that part, because one of the habits to build up consistency from what I have on my paper here is setting a clear goals. That is the goal that is measurable, the goal that is achievable. I mean, smart goal. That is a specific goal, a measurable goal, achievable and relevant and time-bound goal. So on that, so I've pictured that, I've captured that from your story so far now, that you are able to remain consistent even when it appears that it's not going to yield results. You are consistent on it, and to the extent that it push you to the point that you are taking a picture for the executive governor of the state at that time. And that shows, we can pick up some also there, that the consistency we always resort about good result. I mean, we get a reward for it. And your own partner, you got a reward of almost $30-something thousand as at that time. You could imagine. And we also said that's why we see a lot of people today, they give up so soon over their goals. Many give up so soon because to be consistent means even when it's paid, you are still doing it. When it appears that it's not going to work, you are still there. So and that is a good one, to set up a goal that this one until I achieve. Because from there, you set up a goal, you achieve the goal, and you move to the next phase. The goal was you achieve the goal by taking a picture for the executive governor of the state, and the next phase of their goal was that you are now you push forward that you want to become a lawmaker in that state, and it was granted based on your consistency level. Because they have seen you that this man that can be passionate, consistent, doing this thing, and if he's given another opportunity, he will do it better. You remember I mentioned something earlier also. I think I talked about that the importance of consistency is that it makes us to have a sense of reliability and trustworthiness. I think before they approve you to run for that post, they have seen some level of trustworthiness in you. That is, you are very consistent, and they are now see that this man is trustworthy. If we push him forward, he will do better. I believe. What do you want to say about that? Do you agree with that? My submission.
Absolutely. You need to come with. That's why value is very important. You need to make yourself valuable. All right. People will trust you. People will do business with you. People want to bring you to a position because of your value. All right. Now, the governor's wife or the governor or my stakeholders, I wasn't the most handsome young man there. All right. And I was even the youngest councillor up to date. In fact, the current councillor is even my elder. The value is very important. You need to, that's why if you want to become successful, according to Miles Moreau of blessed memory, he said, you want to become valuable. Seek success. Don't seek success. He said, do not seek success. Seek to become a person of value. So you want to become a valuable person. Those are the things that will attract people to want to do business with you or help you in anything.
All right. Now we look at this one again that talks about the habit of building that builds consistency. I have something they say to build up our consistency, we should set up a tracking progress that or a calendar to monitor what we do. To know that if you are maintaining consistency, set up a tracking progress. That is to monitor your progress on the goal, your progress on the process of what you are consistently doing. It will also help us to be able to see if I need to adjust on the approach while still doing the same thing. Tracking progress, and also saw something here that talks about accountability partners in terms of consistency, habit of consistency. Now, the part I want us to now talk again, which you have also mentioned it, like the second phase to this is to embrace a lifelong learning, because I think that's one of the first statements you also made. That a lot of people are not consistent today because they are not ready to learn. They are not ready to learn. So embracing with our guests, we still come back right now. Embracing lifelong learning. And like I do say, that learning is living. My mentor, my father in the Lord would do say, the learning is living. When you stop learning, you start dying. Irrespective of your age, when you start learning, you start growing. We start growing. So learning is one of the way. So look at it now, the necessity of continuous learning or the continuous education. Now, in the part on the path to success, we're talking about consistency. Now, what we have to say on the necessity of continuous learning on the path to success and continuity and consistency. The necessity, what is the necessity for us in continuous learning on the path to success? Thank you, Grilla. You can go ahead from there.
Hello, please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Okay. I didn't
Only that.
you. My network has been fluctuating.
Only that your video is just freezing. It's just okay. You are back now. We are seeing you now.
Okay.
So I was just talking about the long lifelong learning part of consistency and also on the path to success. That is from my paper, I said we should embrace lifelong learning. And from there, we're told that the necessity for continuous learning or the necessity for continuous education. I want to believe that has to do with that has to be something related to what you are doing. So what do you have any view about that on the necessity for continuous learning on our path to success and continuity?
All right. See, that's why the pricing, the paying of.
Wow. All right. The network is the network is really not stable there. The network is not really stable.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. Maybe I'll just be talking. I don't know if my video is also on, but it's like my video is not on as for now.
We can hear you. You can go ahead, sir.
All right. So now it is very necessary today. I stated something on my Facebook page yesterday. I said if you are both 40 years of age, all right, if you are both 40 years of age and you are not building something right now, all right, you are at risk. You are risking your life. You're not building something that will give you security financially right now. You're risking your life, and most people are doing that. So you want for the sake of your future, it is important that you are consistently doing one thing. Miles Morales said, "This one thing I do." You are consistent building that thing, so that tomorrow it can be 1 year, it can be 2 years, it can be 5 years. But the number one, be clear. What do I want? Most people don't really know what they want.
Yes.
You have to be clear. This is what I want. I am going to build this for 5 years. All right? Because maybe today you're working, you're earning money, you think everything is okay, you have your company is paying you, you're happy, state government, federal government is paying you, you're happy. You think that's how life is going to be forever. No. But when you prepare yourself, that's why it is important you make sacrifice now, because either you pay now or you pay later. So for the sake of the future, you want to be consistently building something without giving up and creating wealth.
So from what you said now, we can picture from there that is talking to us about there's necessity for continuous learning for the sake of the future. Because if you stop learning, you will start depreciating. Now we have also been told that learning is earning. The more you learn, the more you earn. And from here we say, under the necessity of continuous education or continuous learning, say we should stay. It helps us to stay relevant. Continuous learning helps us to stay relevant. It's also in a rapidly changing world now. Somebody said, "Oh, one must continue," because one of the things that is constant is change. And to be able to flow with the change is that one must be continuously learning. We could imagine what happened many years. I could remember that time maybe around 20 something years ago, that it was the telephone we are using that time is the telephone that we call it 3310 when they first enter. Imagine if one is not learning as those things is changing, one will be backward. So I agree with that statement that continuous learning help us to remain relevant.
Exactly.
Yes, help us to remain relevant because it said continuous education helps you to stay updated. Somebody said if you are not updated, you will soon be outdated. He said one will soon be outdated. Yes, go ahead, sir. You want to say something there?
You see, human beings, we are just like the way flower grows. You see, if flower is not growing, either the flower is dying. So it's either you are growing or you're dying. All right. Now, when the COVID-19 struck 2021 or the 2020, yes, COVID 2020, when the issue of COVID-19 took the whole world unaware, I was not affected. But I know the number of persons I have helped. In fact, I made more money than any other time in my online business. You know why? Because I was doing training. I was teaching people to trade forex. I was inviting people. A lot of people were interested to come online because they were all shut down. The only thing you can do is on the internet. So people were looking for internet business to do. So we made so much money from that during that COVID-19. So if you are not learning, all right, continuously learning new skills, you are going to be taken unaware because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. That's why Eric Offer said, in times of changes, learners will inherit the earth. Why the learners will be beautifully equipped. It's a learners will inherit the earth in times of changes. Like for instance, for example, Nigeria, my country now, but for most of you who are watching this here from Nigeria, you can see the changes that is happening right now. In times of changes, learners will inherit the earth. Why the learned people that feel they already know, poor people feel they already know.
Yes.
When you tell them to join a Zoom meeting to learn, so they say, I know those things, I know. But the rich man is always learning. That's why he said, in times of changes, learners will inherit the earth, while the learned will be beautifully equipped with the world that no longer exists.
I want to say something there. There's a saying that said the beginning of success is to believe that you have not known all, and the beginning of failure is to assume that you have known everything. Is to believe that you have known everything. So I agree with that. There's another statement here that talks to us about the necessity of continuous learning, and it talks about it brings about personal growth. That is, lifelong learning fosters personal development. It broadens our perspectives and also enhances problem-solving skills. As you are learning more, you are developing skills on how to solve problems because, like we know that to really make money, money is an exchange of value. When you are now being, they say, you cannot be paid for creating a problem, but you can get paid for providing a solution that for a problem. So in our path to continuous learning on this aspect of continuity to the path of success, it helps us to develop it enhance our ability of problem solving skills. And I have to say this also. Now, under this, we got something here that talks about the strategies for incorporating learning into daily life. The strategies for incorporating, because one said that learning is not enough. It is doing what you are doing with what you have learned that makes the difference. What do you say about this, sir?
Yes, you need to have a daily plan. Okay, ask yourself today before the day goes out, what book am I going to read? Because learning has to do with your. First of all, I tell people first develop your mind. All right. Now you have to start from that first. The Bible says, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." But wherever you are today, whatever situation you are, is as a result of your thinking, your mindset.
Yes.
Solomon said, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." So you want to start by developing your mind. So you will start with daily reading. Every day, pick a book. I wish I can show you my library. Every day, pick a book and read. Engage your mind. That's the first thing you want to do. I'm a Christian, maybe you're a Muslim, whatever it is you're serving, whatever God you have, you believe in, serve your God. All right, read your Bible, read your Quran, read your books. learn from the master, develop your mind, have the mindset of great men. You start from that, then you learn some new skills that can solve a problem. All right. For instance, I am a network marketer, is a skill set. How do I earn money as a network marketer? I must not produce my own products. All right.
mm,
For instance, we're working with Multistream today. My company, Multistream TM Limited, one of the a company that has produced one of the best herbal products in the world today. We have testimonies of people who have cancer, different kind of illness. There's no kind of illness that
mm.
this product cannot solve. It's a
Great.
problem solving. So you want to learn skills, all right, and then you think of how can I solve this skill can solve a problem. So today I have learned the skill of selling online, and I am coming with a product that is solving a problem. So automatically, if I am consistent in doing this long enough, I will become rich. That's the
Uh,
secret about success.
all right. Thank you
Must,
so much. Thank you
must
so
solve a
much.
problem.
Yes, thank you. Now we have that tonic us about incorporating our learning into our daily life, and we'll talk about there now. Set a learning goals. Determine what new skills or knowledge you want to acquire. That's under that. I also talk about creating a learning schedule. Dedicate specific time of the day or week to learning activities. I was talking to somebody. I said, I've already scheduled my day. I know what I'm doing part time. I know early hour when I wake up what I'm doing. After that, the next hour after that, I know what I'm doing. The next after that is what I'm doing right now. After now, there's another meeting we're still going for. After that, we have to attend to one or two things, push a business. Then maybe after that. So we need to have a learning schedule. We know your schedule, the way it is. I know I was speaking to you this morning. You are even still telling me that in the hour of the night, you sleep very late because you are in a study room. You are studying, you know.
Exactly.
And that is to tell us. So how do you balance? How do we balance in terms of creating a learning schedule? How do we balance it up with
Okay.
our daily activities?
All right. It's very simple. Like maybe what I do, I usually write what I want to do down. Today, I'm going to do this like you said. Now, learning is not about learning for hours. You don't
Mm,
have to learn. It's not about the number of hours you learn. All right. Tell yourself, okay, I'm going to use 30 minutes to read a book every day. So you look at, okay, if I wake up from 5, if my job is I'm supposed to be in the office by 8 a.m., then I'm going to have maybe 1 hour to invest in myself. All right. Me, what I do in the morning, I like to go to the gym. Now, that early morning, you wake up, you give yourself 30 minutes to read a book, at least to invest in yourself.
mm,
30 minutes. It could be maybe for you, for some of us, maybe it's in the office, maybe your break time, or maybe you are someone that you are attending to other business, maybe whatever time, give yourself time, 30 minutes a day to learn something. Or in the evening time, me, usually I like to learn in the night. You can say, okay, I'm going to use 30 minutes a day. For instance, let me use myself as an example. Like that's why I say you must decide on what you want. What do you want? You have to be clear. You want to be a marketer like myself? Fine. Decide on that.
mm.
All right. Then every single day, you now invest at least 1 hour. Uh, this As a motivational speaker, L. Nightingale in America, he said, if you spend an average of 1 hour each day, 1 hour each day to invest in yourself, to learn something, he said, in less than 5 years, you will become a national expert in that skill.
Wow,
So ask
wow,
yourself,
wow.
what am I going to invest on what skill set am I going to learn every day? Even if it was 30 minutes a day, instead of watching television, I used to have issue with people watch TV.
Mm,
Even in my own household, yes. When I tell my wife, look, shut TV down if you want to grow, shut TV down. Poor people spend their time in doing things that do not add value to their life. Unproductive activity. They are watching TV every day or a screen every day. That's a poor habit. You
mm.
can't grow through that.
All right, thank you, great leader. Thank you, thank you. All right, we have learned that again. Another stuff from here. We have a lot. We just have a lot. We just have a lot. Another stuff from here. It said it's creating a learning. Okay, it's use a diverse resources. Let's just move away from there now. That's a part we want us to also look at on the part of consistency, the consistency, and then on the part of the power of sacrifice, on the part of success, and then looking at the consistency part of it. Under that, I have this that talks about as we are aspiring for success, as we are seeking for consistency, as we are seeking for lifelong learning, there's a part that talks about risk taking. And that's talked to us about the benefit of calculated risk. And it also talks further talking about opportunity for growth. Taking risk, it said taking risk can lead to new opportunities and breakthroughs. Taking risk can lead to new opportunities and breakthrough. So, what can we, the part of success, the part of breakthrough, and the part of risk? Is there anyone that we can we separate risk from the part of success, from the part of breakthrough? Maybe I should do it that way. Can risk be separated from it? Because I noticed a lot of people today, this is a major concern.
Absolutely. You can't separate risk from success. How can it be because success? One of my mentors, David Ebiomie, you said not taking risk is even more riskier for yourself. Not taking risk, people use risk for not taking risk. All right, think about it. Think about it. I want to tell you my personal experience. When I was doing photography, all right, if I see you in a wedding ceremony, if you are a government official, commissioner, you are an assembly member, you're a minister, or if I just see you're a local government chairman or traditional ruler, whatever, I know you have money to pay. I don't have to tell you I want to make portrait for you. No, I wouldn't do that. I will just take you a photograph. I will go and meet you. I will behave as if I am a photo. I'm a photo journalist. I have an ID card for myself, my own company. So I'll write your name down and I will pretend as if I'm going to give you a small copy of the picture. Maybe I have something to go and discuss with it later. You will give me your phone number, you give me all your address, I will carry it. Then unknowingly, one day I will just call you.
Your picture.
Call it so and so ministry. I will go to your office and I will give you the photograph. Once you see your picture, you pay. Okay, imagine the governor sent me when I made portraits. He did not send me. That's risk taking.
Yes,
So you
yes.
cannot break from breakthrough. If you don't want to take risk, then you can't break through. You can't break through. I remember when I started my online business, the year I started online business, when somebody was talking about Bitcoin and all the rest, do you know that I sold my car? I sold my car Spider, Toyota Camry, 209 model. I sold it. I sold that car for online business. After I sold the car, I used to buy Bitcoin and another cryptocurrency Ponzi schemes that I got involved at that time. So I lost everything.
Stops you.
Didn't deter me, but I used to spend on things. I didn't even know Bitcoin was this expensive today. I sold my car to buy Bitcoin, and I used the money to invest in some cryptos, in ICOs then, initial coin offering. So we are buying different cryptos and putting them in the wallet, thinking we have investment, some Ponzi schemes. That was how we lost everything. But I didn't regret why I did all that. But I learned a lot today. That
Yes.
has helped me
Now,
in my industry.
the
So you
part of
must take risk.
the part of what you just mentioned about, do you learn about it? I have something here that said that that learning experience. It said that even if risks don't always pay off, it said they provide valuable lessons and experience.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't become successful without failure. Your failure, that's what Napoleon Hill said. He said, in every failure, there is a seed of an equivalent advantage. You always learn something from your failures. You don't allow failures. They did that, they did that. I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. That's failure. Is that's you are setting yourself. You're not ready to grow. You're there because I got scammed the money, this and that, online business. No, 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 no. I've been scammed. I look at some people where they talk and I laugh. I say, "Come, that's learning." If they scam you, ask us, did I do that they scammed me? That this scam, what happened on my own part? Maybe you just think about it. You learn something from it, and you go ahead. That doesn't mean that there are not people don't make money. We make thousands of dollars online, so why
Mm.
should you be afraid of making money online?
All right, all right. Thank you so much, great leader again. Thank you so much. I think we are getting to, because we still have other meeting we need to do. But I just want us to find a way to wrap it up this morning. Because this subject is something that is very deep. Because when you begin to look at them, you begin to take it from one phase to the other. Talking about what is it called? There's something here that says maintaining momentum. That is, we must stay motivated on the part of continuous learning, and on the part of consistency. We must stay motivated. We must stay motivated. We must create. I heard something that said we must also create a system where we also celebrate every small win. Win. I could remember our own business now. We're talking about multi-stream that we're encouraging. Even though if it's 1,000 naira you receive, let's put it out, celebrate it. It's the same you that is celebrating 1,000 today that will be earning 1 million tomorrow. So one of the ways to stay motivated on this momentum, on building up momentum, or on the path of consistency, is to learn on how to celebrate every win, either small or big. And we must also now again stay positive, because if we must maintain consistency, if we must maintain a lifelong learning, we must also stay more positive, maintain a positive attitude. We must maintain a positive attitude, irrespective of whatever thing. We must maintain a positive attitude, and also we are told that we need to encourage, surround ourselves with encouraging. With people of the same like mind. We surround ourselves with encouraging influences. That is, people that can get us motivated. People that when you see them, when they say a word to you, you get encouraged. All this help us to maintain our consistency, to keep seeking for more, So we are told also on this part that we must give attention to reading, which we have talked about. Give attention to reading motivational books, watching inspiring talks. Give attention to all these things. Is one of the key factors that can help us to maintain to maintain consistency and lifelong learning. So as we wrap it up right now, I want you to pick the word, the sacrifice and success. So let's pick that one, and then we'll wrap it up from there. The power of sacrifice and success, that have been the main focus since I started on Monday. Now we want to wrap it up now. What is your take on the power of sacrifice on the path to success? Can we separate sacrifice from success? Is it possible to be successful? Is success an accident, or there's a sacrifice part to success? Yes, sir.
All right, all right. There is nothing. All right. You see, the one of the laws that I keep saying every time I have an opportunity to speak to people is the law of sacrifice.
Hmm.
You need to understand that life doesn't just happen to you. Life, whatever you want, is going to be your own intentional sacrifice you make today. For instance, you have to sacrifice yourself to wake up early in the morning to read a book. It's discipline. It's self-discipline. All right, you discipline yourself. That's like you're paying a price. You discipline yourself, even if you're not happy,
Hmm.
even if you don't want to do it. Successful people do things unsuccessful refuse to do. You
Yes, yes.
listen to Yes, that's it. Successful people do what unsuccessful people refuse to do. Waking up in the morning to read a book is not easy. All right. Going to the gym every day, like me, I do like 4 times a week in the gym. 4 to 4 times, sometimes 5 times a week in the gym. Now, is it hard to do? Yes, it's hard to do, but it's a sacrifice. Why am I paying the price? I'm not paying, I'm paying the price for the sake of my health. All right. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. So if I want to be healthy, I have to pay the price now. So either you excuse me. So it's either you pay now, all right, and then you play later, or you play now, all right. You pay now and play later, or you play now and pay later.
Completely.
If you are young today, like Pastor said, if you are young today, God, please pray to God to give you strength to now do whatever, pray whatever price you want to pay. Read the books you want to read because you are preparing yourself for 10 years, 20 years from now. That's how successful, because successful, they pay the price. Discipline yourself to learn the courses. Discipline yourself to learn whatever skill. Wake up in the night, read a book, watch a video, engage your mind. Watch something about your area. Maybe you want to become a network marketer like myself, or maybe you want to become a YouTuber, or you want to sell something. Whatever you want, discipline yourself, pay the price to become who you want to be, because there is a payday.
All right.
So
Thank you. Thank
that's how
you.
you become successful.
Yes. Thank you.
Pay the
Thank you.
price. Pay the price.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you so
Now,
much. Thank you so much. Really,
don't
yeah.
go yet. Don't go yet. On the part of the company that we are leveraging on right now, the company is called Multi Streams, and then they have something tangible, something valuable. In case I just want to talk about that, in case you are listening to this broadcast on YouTube, please, you are looking for something that you want to leverage on, you want to input your, you want you want your money, you want to engage your money in something productive. Multi-stream is there for you. And then Multi-stream is an awesome opportunity. They have a product that works for everything called infection, everything antifungal, antibacterial, everything. So the product is very effective. It was for pies, for diabetes, for fibroid. So I want to encourage everyone, if you are here right now, you are looking for something to do, you want to set up a multiple streams of income, now reach out. My leader is there. You can just drop a comment anytime you are watching this, and then we'll be there to guide you through. We'll be there to guide you through. All right, leader, I want to appreciate you again for the short notice that you are able to respond to us. Thank you so much. We appreciate
All
you.
right.
We need to
All
let
right.
you go now. We need to also go now, as we still we're still coming back for another meeting starting in the next few minutes. Thank you so much,
Exactly.
every of our viewers. If you are a return subscriber, we want to say thank you. And also, if you are yet to subscribe, please kindly subscribe to this channel, click on notification button, and then share our broadcast so that we can have more people share it, and click on like so that more it can get to more people and it can be recommended. Also, thank you so much. And once again, my name is Amos Adenyika. By privilege, I'm a pastor, I'm an affiliate marketer, and motivational speaker with my leader here, who is also a lawmaker, affiliate marketer, motivational speaker, a great leader. Thank you so much. We appreciate
Okay.
you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. We are done for today, and see you on the winning side.